adding up to an extra $4,000 over the next 2 years. Senator Warren said, "It's increasing Social Security benefits is the quickest way to get money out the door during an economic time like this. And the idea of boosting Social Security benefits by $200 per month was also included in President Elizabeth Warren's presidential campaign platform." The move comes as many Social Security beneficiaries feel left out. Senator Chuck Schumer, Senator Mitch McConnell has also put forward a proposal that included SSI, Social Security income. However, because the plan urges and uses income from 2018 tax returns as a qualifier, it can leave out many people. We have a ton of news to go over about the fourth stimulus check. Continue watching this video to find out the latest news on this. President Biden is finally taking and helping the American people. President Biden is taking action and ready to help the people. Here's some breaking news, everybody. IRS Commissioner Chuck Reddick has just sounded alarm over the agency's massive backlog of unprocessed returns, which he warned could lead to a challenging tax season. In a statement for Yahoo News, IRS Commissioner Chuck Reddick acknowledged that millions of people are still waiting for the prior year's tax returns to be processed and refund checks to arrive in the mail, but committed to returning to normal inventory levels before next year. Chuck Reddick also said, "We have taken extraordinary measures to work through this time." But the big news is for people that are currently waiting to receive tax refund payments for this year. Chuck Reddick noted the agency is also grossly understaffed. And according to the Congressional Budget Office, it is 20,000 fewer staff than it did in 2010. And this is going to cause some backlog.
That was planned in the backdrop of the imminent invasion of Ukraine. That became obviously the centerpiece of the Munich Security Conference. Many of us have gone to that conference over the years to talk about security, economy, and how that relates to security, and governance, and how that relates to security. In fact, those three things, security, economy, and governance, are the purpose of any foreign travel of members of Congress. The Munich conference, it gives us a distilled way to see so many leaders from so many countries on those subjects. And at this time, of course, the focus was Ukraine. We had more than one delegation, but around 40 members of Congress, House and Senate, Democrats and Republicans, all united in our support for the transatlantic alliance, NATO, all of us united in being there to remove all doubt in Putin or anyone else's mind that we were acting as one. And of course, that would have been our message with or without Ukraine. Ukraine made it even more so, because now we're talking about sanctions and the rest. We are very proud of our Vice President our President whose leadership has been outstanding, and the message was delivered to the conference by the Vice President. It was well received, it was unifying, it was firm in terms of how we would work together for sanctions should there be an invasion of Ukraine. That another nation should be part of NATO. We just met with the Secretary General of NATO, for whom we have great respect, and again, it's self-determined by a country that they might want to make the appeal. It's up to all of NATO to decide.
Because President Biden and many Democrats, as well as Republicans, want to help out the American people with a fourth stimulus check, and I cannot wait for President Biden to send it out. So Democratic senators are on board for more stimulus bills this year. This will be a big change to millions of people in the low and middle income households across the nation. More crisis relief is going out, everybody, so we should be looking forward to this. So we have some big news. It's that Manchin is starting to turn up the heat on another round of President Biden's Democratic spending bill. Manchin has ramped up his calls this month to step up taxes on the richest people